Hello everybody and welcome to MLG TV. We've got a fantastic series for you here. Of course, we've got EGMachine spawning as the Blue Zerg. He is down one game to STBomber, the Korean, with all the control. Of course, this is out of MLG Raleigh replay. I'm Tumba, co-casting, of course, with Robin.
Yeah, man, thanks again for inviting me out. We are going to be seeing Game 2 here. Game 1. Wow, it really just came down to a scouting problem for EGMachine. He would have been just fine had he been able to defend against that bunker on that proxy wretch. But he moved his Overlord at the worst time you could ever move it. I understand moving the Overlord out of harm's way later on in the game just so you don't lose that Overlord for any marine pressure, but move it towards your mineral line in the back of the natural. Don't move it away onto your main. That way you can possibly see that bunker if it goes up. So a bit of unfortunate for EGMachine. Hopefully he'll remedy that little solution right there and be able to get himself into the mid game.
Absolutely, and you know, I have to say it was a bit unfortunate for Machine in the last game. Just a bit of bad luck for him, not able to spot that barracks going down and not able to ascertain whether there was a proxy racks or not until it was too late. I'm hoping, though, as I always love to root for foreigners, that he can at least take this game and head to an ace match here. We're going to have to see. I have to mention, we were talking earlier, we were doing so much casting today that GSL is starting semifinals here pretty shortly, so excited about that. Of course, we've got, as I was saying in the last game, Polt Prime, who's now Optimus Prime. We've also got Top MVP and July Zerg facing off. And you know what, man? You know what, Robin? Code A, TVT, Epic TVT, I might add. MLG Anaheim TVT, MLG Raleigh TVT, and Code S, 3 Terran. So I'm praying July Zerg makes it to the finals so we can see an exciting TVZ. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, man, definitely. I always love to see 2 different races in the finals. I hate seeing those mirror matchups. Just due to the fact that mirror matches either end really fast or they go on forever. But nonetheless, look at this game, man. Bomber going again for that 1 Rexon and 1 gas. Does have the SCV on his way to his opponent, EGMachine, which did go for, I think, the 1500. Yes, he did, as we do have the pool finishing up right afterwards. Should be able to finish just nicely as long as he stops this bunker from going down. But Bomber not going for the 2Rex, which I'm a bit of a fan of as a Terran player, just for the mere fact that it allows you to do so much damage to the drone line if they overcommit, and as well forces them to make more lings than they really want to.
Absolutely, and we see actually Boxer loves to proxy his barracks right in the street here and even show it to Zerg, so I thought Bomber might take another page out of his book and go with another proxy racks there. Of course, Boxer loving his proxy raxes, having a good showing himself back at Anaheim, will be at MLG Orlando. Super excited about that. Can't say enough about it. Can't wait to see him play live. That'll be a truly momentous occasion.
Boxer, always a feel-good story. Bomber did get that bunker down for a second, but it was deterred perfectly by Machine this time. He pulled off 4 drones and got as much damage as he could on SP. It actually got away with a couple of hit points, not too many, only 10. Command Center following up for Bomber, though, wanted to set himself up for a nice little macro game. Looks like he's throwing down a reactor, so Factory should be landing on top of that bad boy. There we go. Hellions will be on the way.
Absolutely, and just actually switching out right now, casting off replay, maybe just a second or 2 ahead as Factory just landed on the reactor. I am at 5 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh, the joys of casting off replay. We were hoping for this patch to go ahead and include a way for multi-viewing replays, but alas, Blizzard decided to put +1 to Immortals instead. So we're willing to take that change as well. SCV gets in here to kind of scout around a little bit. Queen is going to go ahead and take it out quite handily, and I have to feel okay. Machine has made it to that 6-minute mark, that critical 6-minute mark, and he's looking good, man. He's looking solid here. It's 25 drones to 22 SCVs, so he hasn't lost anything to Bomber as yet. So, but look at this. Hellions on the way. So good.
Yeah, and Machine did see those Hellions. He had that Ling actually getting ready to be roasted there. It goes on the ground. Has a second Spine car up ready in defense for this. I like this. He has a creep bed going down. I feel the best way to defend against Hellions is have great creep bed, just so you can have your speedlings catching up into those bad boys, because off creep, Hellions is great micro will beat speedlings any day.
Yeah, for sure.
These Hellions getting free hits on those queens, actually.
Yeah, just kind of softening up those queens a little bit. And I love this because Machine really not too worried, playing it pretty cool here. Continuing to go ahead and mine, not worried about a good spine crawler placement, good zoning on those.
Oh my gosh, is Bomber Is he Zerg? Oh my gosh, he has a third command center already up at the 7-minute mark.
Yeah,
Gutsy play. Oh my god.
playing it like a Zerg. And you know what? I feel like Machine needs to punish this. And he needs to do it soon because you do not want to let Bomber get that far ahead economically. And I'm thinking, you know, Koreans love to take the high yield. So it would not shock me if Bomber doesn't go ahead and float that over to the high yield. We'll have to see exactly.
I think Machine actually be on the same wavelength as you, as he does have a Roachhorn on the way. A Roachling all-in is a possibility here.
That is great. You know what? It works phenomenally against Protoss on this map because that natural is so exposed. Now, you don't see typically Roachling aggression versus Terran in conjunction off 2 base like you do versus Protoss, but I think in this case it would work because Bomber has invested into that double expand almost. It wasn't a true double expand, but he is expanding quite quickly to that third.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just massive amounts of Hellions on the field. If you look around, I see only 6 Marines total, 4 in the bunker, 2 more to just pop out. So 8 total at that natural right now, which again, Roaches do pretty good against Hellions.
Yes,
the problem with this though is it going Roaches is he's setting himself up not to go for a late game. So I definitely think this is an all-in type of play to try and do as much damage as he possibly can and finish this game here. Hellions are here killing off that creep tumor right away. It does fall down. And it looks like he's going to check out this third as well. Looking around, there should be a third up now for Machine. So Bomber's going to be like, hey, what's going on here? Some crazy plays got to be on its way. I like to see a bunker throw down at his natural as well, just to be ready, because something fishy's going on here.
Yeah, Bomber, as you can see, actually adding a missile turret. Of course, missile turret not really going to matter against Roachling. And then you know what? I would love this timing off Machine, simply because I don't think Bomber's expecting it. Because, as you said, it's not something you typically see. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant decision out of Machine to go ahead and punish. He has recognized that Bomber has gone ahead and made that command center, and he's holding off these Hellions quite well. So I got to be a little concerned for Bomber at this point.
Yeah, Bomber thinks that it's just going to be a huge slew of mutas coming in, that he went ahead and decided not to go for that third, to use that extra mineral resources to get as many mutas as he possibly could up. But, oh no, he's completely wrong. Lings and Roaches trumping across the map on this bottom street. A little bit of a highway leading straight into this natural. These Hellions are at the Zelnaga. They have no idea it's coming. He hasn't seen any of these Roaches. I don't even think he knows about the Roachhorn.
No, and as you can see, the Roach is just now making the bend. And Robin, oh no, man, they are beelining right for this natural. This is going to be very bad for Bomber.
There is a couple of siege tanks here, as well as that bunker with those Marines, but the Roach is going to run on in here. Needs to get these lanes into the mineral line. That's where they'll be the most cost-effective right now. The Hellions still sitting at the Zelnaga. I think Bomber's completely forgot about that. That gold about to land, but look, this Roaches are already here, ready to take down that bunker that's going up. SCV's being killed off. They've been put off the mineral line. Just so much damage being dealt by these Roaches. I think this was a great play by Machines that run straight into the main as well.
Absolutely great play into the main now, melting SCVs. There's no way out of this for Bomber, and there's the GG. So great play by Machine. I love to see that. He went ahead and he recognized exactly what Bomber was doing. He said, Bomber, you're getting a little bit too greedy. I'm going to have to punish you for that. And Bomber recognized that he was about to get punished, panicked a little bit, and as you said, started to prepare for Muta a little bit. Got that missile turret up, but obviously had no idea that that many Roaches were on the way. Beautifully played by Machine, I think. And, you know, behind that attack, too, he was taking his third. So, great multitasking, great job. I love to see foreigners come out and represent and beat Korean pros like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm really interested with Bomber also having that third. Why he just didn't scan the main. He would have seen that Roachhorn. He had no idea that Roachhorn was there at all. No idea whatsoever. He had 3 orbitals available, and he was just being really greedy, just mulling up like crazy. He used a scan, find out what's going on, because he couldn't poke into the natural because of the spine crawler placement. Well done by Machine. He just didn't want to lose any Hellions. So
yeah, I sort of feel like Bomber wasn't giving Machine the respect due, and Machine made him pay for it. So maybe we'll respect him a little bit more. And guess what? We get to see an ace match. How exciting is that? So I love just I'm hovering over the screenshot of Bomber getting ready to land his command center at the high yield. So despite that attack, still trudging forward, trying desperately to get an economy up to do something to combat that. But I think he was just a bit too greedy.
Just a tad bit. But that's just fine, man. We'll see if he changes his play up a little bit, played a little more safe, and gain number 3, which is the ace match.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to it.